Welcome back to the Booga Box live stream. It's Wednesday, small project night. Tonight we're going to work on doing some bottle cap captures, make keychains out of them. These are a bunch of ones that I got that are soda related. Some are fake, I believe. I couldn't find anything on them. Some of them were real brands at one point in time, but I'm sure these are remakes of them. I also have a group of beer ones, but figured better not put beer ones on the stream. I also have some just colored ones that I've been starting to laser etch on, so we can kind of put anything you would want on them. So these I've got paired up that I had doubles of, so that some I had more of. I had 4 of those, and just so I can kind of change it up. On the double ones, I'm making them double-sided, so that it'll be on the same side, and then I'm going to have others that are just single. And we can use, any really bottle cap ever. If you've got some that you want to transform into something like this, that's something we can do. I've actually got some bottle caps that I made up for these a while back. It was about 7, 8, 9 years ago. Might even be longer now. We went down Lake of the Ozarks, and there was a place there that had their own sparkling water pops. I think it was Fritz was the name of it. And we saved the bottle caps, well, and the bottles from those, and when we went, and I made those into keychains and whatnot. Well, and real quick, before we do get started too far into it, just when I was thinking of these, and I couldn't, real quick, when I started thinking about the stream tonight, about 15 minutes ago, I tried to run up and see if I could get the other one I had already done to show, that is my own personal one, I guess. I guess that is something else that I've made for myself. I didn't want to go digging through supplies or, my box of what I take to events with me to pull it out. I knew that would take longer. Couldn't find it real quick, so I was like, we're going to build one. So, but then I was like, we got these here, these dog tags. These were my wife's. I'm not sure what happened to mine, but every year when we do things, this is her Renaissance Festival ticket stubs that I turn into dog tags. I get a scanned copy of it, print out things. I got a special little press system that I kind of made up to put these on. I put a clear coat on it and seal the sides. They can't be soaked in water per se, but they're definitely water resistant. But they're neat little things to keep as keepsakes. I've done some animal ones of people that have of their pets. We put pictures of their pets on them and stuff. And this other one of my wife's here, she's got all her ticket stubs from movies that we've gone to. We don't go to a ton of movies. I hate going to movies. Paying that much money, if I have to go pee, I'm uncomfortable, too many people making too many noises, so I really do hate going to the movie theater. But on an occasion we gone, she saved her stubs, so I turned her stubs into keychain, or they can be keychains or necklaces. We normally wear our Renaissance Festival ones. That she's missing a couple off this, mine's got a few more. But these are just some of the other little weird things that we can do. And, I did want to show, here's the bracelets that I made, we anodized last Wednesday. This one was anodized, I built it, and then we anodized it. And this one here, I anodized the rings first, and then built it. So, it's got that purple with a little bit of mix of color into it. I like how it ended up turning out. It's kind of small, I only made it up to 7 inches. I didn't anodize enough rings, so it'll just stay there with that one, but that came out really nice. JPL3 weave, but I do like how they came out. They got some nice weight to them. And these were anodized niobium, is what these were here. Still haven't made up anything with the anodized titanium rings. I just hadn't had a chance to get into it. It's been a crazy week just getting so many things going. But the titanium balls, I turned some into necklaces, and if I and grab them all. Well, that one must have fell off its necklace. I didn't have these closed up sitting over there, but I made they're anodized titanium balls in a little capture. Pretty simple little capture. I didn't want to go too extravagant. I've seen some really cool ones out there, but I've made this one is my biggest size titanium ball. No, I guess this one would have been. It slid off its chain, so I didn't have them closed up, but these are the 3 bigger ones that I have. We can anodize those up into any colors. I guess I had one smaller one here too. This one has a nice little teal ball in it. I liked it. Nothing real special about the capture per se. It's just kind of a basic capture. Try to add a little frill to it to make it look a little neat. And then the smaller ones, I ended up making earrings out of. Kind of the same type of capture, a little bit different because of the ring sizes and everything, but and then I made up a super tiny set. I think these use the 3mm balls that I had. These are purple, these are more blue, but they're neat little titanium ball capture earrings. I just kind of wanted to show some of the things off from the anodizing last week. If I can get all this out of the way without making a mess. I've got some major cleanup I need to do still. I make a mess in a week easy. But they did, I like them. I think they came out pretty neat. Wife liked them, so. I guess we could put it over the camera. So, that's what came out of the titanium anodizing last week. I wanted to show those off real quick before I got into doing tonight's. And I'm just going to do a basic full Persian capture. I'm not sure what they would call it. If it's going to be a full Persian, it's not a 3-in-1. But basically I'm leaving one ring out of the capture of the full Persian so that I can wrap it around. It's kind of what I did with the tags for the checkerboards. And they work good for doing the bottle caps. So, like I said, I've had these forever. I've done a few a long time ago with the ones that I personally had as bottle caps. And I bought these and I kept forgetting about them, Every time I go to an event, it's like I still got to make those keychains. So, figure tonight I'm going to work on a few. I'll probably get a few more done during the week. Give me a good, half dozen or so sitting around. To start with anyway. I'll do some beer ones and then need to get the laser all mount them up in the laser and get me some laser ones printed. Now my first section here I normally always do basically a full Persian. I'll come back through and pull out the extra 2 rings that I won't need, but it's just easier to start it up as a full Persian. Once I start getting in through the first little section, I only do the one put through just to keep it going. So, and probably won't be able to see too much in the camera how I do my full Persian. How I start it. It's a little different than most people. At least in things I've seen. I go through one side. I hold on to 2, let the other 2 stand up between my fingers with tension, and the other top 2 flop over to either side. I grab that one and come through it. I'm kind of doing this instead further away from me again. And then through that one, but then I'll tuck it under, grab my bottom 2, pull my loose one over the top. Oh, come on, get on through there, and then I pull it through the middle, and then bring that one back over on the top, and that's basically your full Persian. And normally I would put 2 on here to have it ready, but since I'm doing the open-sided to the full Persian, I'm just putting 1 on there for now. And then we'll run another ring through the middle. Like I said, it's basically a full Persian, just missing the 1. I'm not honestly sure if there is a name for that or not. I started doing them a long time ago before I really knew names of weaves per se. And makes for a good capture on this. Sometimes I'll use half Persian, 3-in-1 and 4-in-1 for captures. Just kind of depends on what you're going to end up capturing. So put that second one through there. Now I'm just on to the next one. I kind of do the same thing. Grab it through it. Grab the bottom two and then up between the other two. I flipped around. I was like, man, that was, again, doing it further away on the video. And this is a little larger than probably needed for capturing these, but I think they come out nice. Kind of makes it a nice bigger focal point, kind of. I forgot to put another ring on. Let me get back through there. Get my single. And then I put my second one through. Once we get a little further here, you kind of start seeing the pattern of the full Persian coming around once you get more going. It's kind of a loose full Persian in a way. Thought I heard the cats outside moaning. Guess that was just upstairs noise. Is that loose one that's stuck through? Actually, are they out there? Can't tell if they're out there crying or just... I did shut the door because they were driving me nuts. They were going in and out, starting at 7 o'clock. They were like, he's getting ready for a stream. Let's drive him nuts. Alrighty. So, that's that. And we just kind of keep going this way. Like I said, full Persians, fairly quick and easy. Come on. Biggest thing is making sure when you're doing a double that you get them on the right side every time. Like I said, these bottom two I'll pull out later. Once we get a little further along, I just leave them in there because it kind of helps hold it together a little bit when I get started. A lot of people use ties on the end and whatnot to keep things together, but I've gotten pretty good without needing to do that anymore. When I first started them and learned the weave a long time ago, it's kind of what I was doing, having holders and stuff, but I've gotten proficient without needing to have those anymore, which is kind of nice because it took a little bit of time to get full Persian kind of getting going at first. Since I couldn't find the other one, I don't have a count. We'll just kind of start, when we start getting to a length, we will put it on, give it a test fit, see how many more we need to go. Or hopefully I don't build it too big where we got to pull them out. I have had that happen before though. I forgot my cameras are flipping around on me now, so hopefully I'll remember to look at the camera when I go to try to show something and make sure I put it in the right camera view. I can't believe we're already 10 minutes in. Wow. I guess I did show off some stuff there to begin with. Oh, I forgot to capture that one. Oh well, at least it's not closed yet. It was a raw ring, so I can just go at it. As long as I don't Mogus the one under. Yeah, my other camera, this view's okay, but I probably need to raise it now that I'm looking. Let's see here. Is that better? Make sure I've got more. If I'm over my paper, yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Capture more of what's going on right here, even though it's moving a little bit. I still need to make a better mount for that one. I've got it kind of using one of those flexible tripods wrapped around a grid wall to hold it in place. I want to make a better mount for it so it'll stay in place a little easier. And I put that one on backwards. I had it flipped over, and it needs to be under that one. The fun of doing video. Eventually, like I've mentioned before, I want to kind of do some of the basic standard weaves and just do video editing and get the video and try to show it that way, and have little walkthroughs. Kinda, there are a lot out there. Like I said, there's a lot of people that do them, but some things I do a little differently, and that's what's nice about watching those videos. Sometimes you can pick up little tricks and stuff that help you if you're into making chainmail. Close that one. That's the problem with using a raw ring. I forget to close them sometimes. Alright, up under, grab me another. Yeah, I used to really hate full Persian. First ones I did, and then after doing many of them for people wanting them, definitely got more proficient at it. There's still weaves that I don't like, but you know, people like them, so you kind of have to do them. But if you're in a chainmail, there's going to always be some that you don't like, some you do like. Kind of the nature of chainmail. Up and under. Like I said, if I was doing a full Persian, I would have put 2 up here instead of just the single one that I'm using right now. But that's what gives us our capture area. See, we have this groove right here. We normally wouldn't. Down further, you can see that I have them going that way through this side of it, but leaving that open to slide around. I guess I could probably, let's go just a little bit further before I show it going around it. You'll just end up putting your part that you want to capture inside the groove there that we're leaving open because of full Persian. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have. Used to have a starter kit for full Persian, but I've lost it, and since I knew how to do it anymore and not need a starter, which I really don't need much of the starters for any of them anymore, but I still have a bunch of them sitting there. I've lost several through the years now. They just kind of sit there and never really get used and get knocked off. Cats grab them, something like that, and disappear. And if I don't need it anymore, I don't make up another one. I will say I do have my half Persian 3-in-1 and 5/32 20 gauge starter, just because that's so much smaller. It's just easier to use my starter rings for that one. Gotta get under you first. There you go. But I hope everybody's having a good week up to Wednesday now. Not a whole lot really been other than just getting things done like usual around here. Housework, chainmail, getting some other things going. Been working, kind of getting my setup for doing update to my website. We're going to get more pictures and items put on there, but I want to update the software too, so I'm kind of getting that ready. When I add a photo gallery for things that I no longer have, the one-off type things that I've done. I forgot to go through this one again. So we'll just come back and capture. But, so, like I said, I hope everybody's having a good week up till today. I hope you have a good rest of the week, though, too. I mean, I only want you to have a good Wednesday. That's it. No, you can't have a good Thursday. got the, well, we were supposed to have the birthday party this weekend for the other granddaughter, but my daughter's not feeling all that well. So she's postponed it a week, so instead of Saturday, it'll be next Saturday. Make sure. Don't move us. I move us. So in a way, it's kind of a good thing. It'll give me more time this weekend to get some things done, but I also got all the band stuff to do. I got some still graphics I got to work on that. And their first game is on the 3rd of September, so we're getting ready to come up and get into football season, so I'll definitely be getting pretty busy here pretty soon. Like, I'm not always busy enough. If I got time, I'll end up figuring out something to shove into that time. So it makes me busy all the time. No, we've gone on over to the next view, so I gotta make sure I'm in this camera angle now. But again, I do want to, I've kind of already said, you know, I say it all the time, but I do want to thank everybody for stopping by and checking out the stream. It's good to have everybody that stops in and checks us out. I enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy it, even if you watch later. I know there's a group of people that do watch some later. Might skip through some of it, but that's all good too. You can find us on Twitch and YouTube. Look for the Booga Box under both of those. I think on Twitch you have to search it without spaces between the Booga Box. But give us likes and shares there too. I've mentioned before I'm trying to get to 300 likes on Facebook, and then we're going to do some giveaways. I haven't pushed it a huge amount, and I don't really like sharing it out to the Chainmail Facebook pages per se. I feel weird whenever I promote myself on things like that. I don't know. I mean, I need to promote myself obviously, but it's just a weird feeling, so it's hard to do. So if you guys are inclined and like anything, go ahead and share it around. Get more people to come check out everything and start doing some giveaways here soon. We used to do them years ago. It used to just be Facebook posts. It was okay, but I'm trying to also promote the live streaming going on, so I figured a good thing to do is tie it into the live stream and do live giveaways instead of the normal way I used to. Alright, let's go ahead and I'll kind of give you an idea of how this will get wrapped around that. Get some length to it. I know I need probably twice as much more still, but it'll just kind of go inside that groove there. That groove wouldn't be there if we had, see how it kind of stops down on this edge where I still have my two centers here. I guess we're on this camera now. I don't know if this one will pick it up very good, but we'll just work around that groove all the way around so we can connect back up. I guess I can go ahead and pull out those other two now. Well, like I said, this will work on a double-sided one or a single-sided one. So, alright, let's pull out these two. Like I said, you don't have to do them. It just makes it more floppy and harder to, in a way, deal with. So I normally just go with it for the first little chunk that I do, and then I'll pull them out as long as I can find my closures. And don't get mad at it and pull out the snips just to cut it. Which I will say that I have done before. I'm doing a weave and I got something in there and I need it to come out, and it's taking me longer to get out than if I just cut it. So I end up cutting it and taking it out that way. Yeah, I know. It's the bad way to go, but alright. Now we'll just continue, like I said, and we'll have to get a pretty decent length on this. I don't have. That was actually before I started doing my own notes on this. I probably should take more notes and have this in my notebook too. Just something I've done for a while, so I really didn't think about adding it into the notes. Some of the basic things I've had to kind of go back through and add in things, like I've done for every European Porn 1. You really don't need notes for it, other than I like to know how long it'll take me, and per inch, how long. So if I need to get estimates or something, I know how long a piece will take me, and then I have it listed in different materials, aluminum, stainless steel, copper, bronze, niobium, all those good materials. So it's easier to give out quotes if somebody's like, hey, I'd like to have this in that material. A lot easier to do that than, if it's something I've done before, I normally work it out that way, but I also write it down for later if somebody asks for the same type of thing, similar or whatever, I can easily get it in there and get out a quote quicker that way than not. I don't know. I'm Mobist. A lot easier to Mobist those two centers, doing them without the full Persian going into effect, since it's so much looser. Alright, down below. Let's get out some more rings here. I knew that wasn't going to be enough, but yeah, and then I had that one off-cut one. What do you normally get when you buy rings? You're gonna, even at the best of places, you'll still occasionally get some bad ones. That's why I wish I could do my own anodizing aluminum. That'd be nice. Or at least have someplace local I could do it, and being the price that's worthy of doing, then I could really get my own colors going. And flip you over, do the flippy stuff. And closey. But normally these make it up pretty good and tight on there. Sometimes you can flip them onto the item. I like to build it onto it better. You don't have to worry about it stretching, pulling any rings apart. There are occasions, though, that sometimes it's easier to do it the other way. But problem with doing a raw ring, I forgot to close it. Well, I caught it, though. I normally will later on. It's just if I can get it taken care of before I get finalized. I hate it when I do that and go to take a picture of it and I don't notice it. I'm taking a picture of it, get it on the computer, and then realize, oh man, I forgot to close that ring. That's why I don't do a whole lot of raw, but I have been trying to work it more and more here lately. Because at first I wasn't saving time, but I have noticed that I have gained a little bit of time, a little faster, by doing the open plus raw, I guess is what they call it, I think. Again, if you're watching, and some of my terminology might not be what's necessarily used in chainmail, but when I started learning, I just gave my own names to things, because it never dawned on me to look up anything, especially online when I started doing it more hardcore. And it took me a few years before I started going, hey, I bet there's information online about doing chainmail. Let me go look. And poof, there was a ton. So I kind of had to relearn namings and all that good stuff. Let me give a quick check around here. Everything looks like it's going pretty smoothly. I started up the stream, and for some reason my YouTube and Twitch weren't streaming. I was like, what is going on here? And I was like, oh, I forgot to push the start button. I started it on Facebook, but totally forgot to use the start for the others. I guess that's one of the downfalls of when you're streaming to all the sites yourself instead of using a central streaming place that will send it to those places you want. And like I said, eventually I might do that if it becomes worth it, because it is a pay service, which I don't mind paying for if I'm going to get use out of it, but I just didn't want to do it and not know if I was even going to continue doing streaming. When I first started, I thought I was just going to do it for one project, doing the Chiefs flag, but then I was like, you know what, I kind of had fun doing that, so I've continued. And if you ever have any comments or things, you know, maybe I should change up in the stream, feel free, drop me a line, let me know. I'll try something, see if it works better. Like I said, if y'all want to see my ugly old mug too at some point, I'm willing to do that if people want it, but that's why I haven't really seen me. I mean, if you're friends with me, you've seen pictures of me, obviously, but I don't know, I feel weird if I was on camera all the time. Let's see here. I'm sure this is probably just barely halfway. We'll give it a quick throw on here. I did put little dabs of glue just to hold these together, so I didn't have to constantly hold them together myself while I was trying to do this part. But just enough. Actually, that's closer than I thought I was actually going to be at this point. Okay, I've got a mess up in here, right here in the middle. I was like, why is that not fitting where it needs to fit? So, we're going to have to try to pull that out and just wiggle it through its regular home, I guess, where it needs to be. I don't know how I didn't catch that earlier either, but I'm on the wrong total side of my other part. Not exactly sure how I ended up doing that, because it's just got to come up and through the center of that one. So go through and come up through. But one of the nice things about chainmail, you can come back through and fix it if you need to. And I still came through. I ended up mobusing it. Oh, I see where I'm messing up. I need to get through the center of that one first. There we go. And then through. Come on, open back up there. A little harder to get in there and do it once you've got it into the weave, but you can normally get in there. And I missed that one. Got it through all the other hard parts and then missed the easy part. Right there. Just need to capture that one, dummy. Alrighty, that's better. Now it should fit this. I was like, why is it not wanting to go right around it like it's supposed to? Just need them to spread open. Get on in there. So, well, we need a few more actual chunks to kind of close her up there. We'll put on 2 more and see how far that takes us. I think 2 more, and then a third one will actually be the closing bit, probably. More than likely, but we'll see. And you can make these up any colors you kind of want. I didn't necessarily know. I was like, well, it's not a same red, but it's mostly red. The next one, this, what is it? Big Fan Cola is what these are. Naturally and artificially flavored. And then my other one is a Crown Club soda. So that's what we're going to capture today. Should be able to get, well, we'll see where we're at after we get done with this one, but we're barely over in half an hour, I think. 35 minutes, so yeah, we'll probably be able to do the other one. Do two of them. How did I do that? Get off there. Put 2 in there. I guess I just started thinking full Persian again. And this one's got to come up through. And I'm going to hope to get pictures done this weekend of everything that I've done here lately. I've got a lot of pictures I need to get taken. I want to get the moon pictures done. I did a quick test of it, and so far I haven't done anything else to it. I've kind of liked it, how it ended up coming out already, so I don't know if I'm going to add any more to it. I need to get some better pictures, though, and then I'll make a decision on that front. But we finished that up Monday night. If you didn't see it, you can go check out the video from Monday night and see the purple moon. Wife loves it. She's like, "Is it for me?" I was like, That's the problem when she likes something. It's like, I'm trying to make it to sell. Stop wanting everything. But it did turn out pretty good though. So, other than my youngest hadn't seen it yet. She's been busy, so she hadn't gotten a chance to see it yet. Wife was like, "You bringing it up now? You bringing it up to show her? Bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up." Well, I'll probably have to open that one back up if this is the right size, though. Now that I think about it. Alright, flip it over to the top. Thought I had another messed up ring. It's like I just fixed all that. Can't be messed up. Come on. That's the hardest part. Just getting it all to fit in there properly without messing up too much anything else. So, I don't know. I was thinking that was going to be the connecting ring, but it's not quite there. I need to probably just go one more. So we'll close this one up and then we'll use the connector ring to we'll pull out the one side here. The other side doesn't have one, right? Okay, so we're good. Make sure I didn't have 2 danglies going off of it. Get down under there. And we're not going to add any on this one, because then we'll just use that one that we'd normally put on there to connect the 2. Then we'll come in and put the side rings on. Hopefully easy enough where I can stay in view for the most part. But sometimes I do have to get a little closer to make sure I'm going through the right ones. And then off of this, you could do another full Persian come off of it. I normally just do a 2 and 2 chain coming up to go to the actual keychain part. Just so it's a little quicker and then, you know, more open in a way. So, alright, let's put you on here again. Get you in the right way. Split open and all the way tucked in. Yeah, so then we can just put, I should have pre-opened it, but I guess I did, didn't I? Yeah, good job. I finally did a goodie. I can just grab them and get them through while holding it. Then I'll give me my basic hold, then I'll pull it a little tighter to put in the side parts of the Persian. Or the top, I guess it just depends on which way you look at it. I guess I could have just twisted it on before I tightened it, since it fell off easy enough. But, there we go. Split apart, there you go. And you need to go up and over. Again, I probably should have go ahead and get a couple rings open just so I don't have to stop and do it and can get it through there. Try to keep a hold of it. I'm going to go up above that one. Come on, get on up there. There we go. There's that. I am going to pull it closer so I can make sure, so I need to go through this one above that one to grab it. No, I got the ring. That one ring fell back down on me. I wonder if I could. It's been a little while. The last ones I did were in rubber rings, so that kind of helped keep things in check also. Okay, I got, it's not splitting there. There we go, there's the split. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be out of view as I continue to work this in there, I'm sure. Kind of wondering if I put a piece of tape on this to hold it all a little better, it'd be easier, but I'd like to make it difficult. I'm going to go through that. Through the center. So, it fell out. There we go. Alright. Stay flat for me. That gives me that side. But it fell out. Oh, I didn't get through the center of it. That's what. Well, that one's in there. Let's go ahead and just do this other side. And I'll make sure I grab it properly. Grab the bottom, but get through the center of that one. And then I'll just pull the other one out and redo it. But it's helping hold it in place right now. But you need to get down. There we go. Alright, so outside, inside that one, and then grab that one. There we go. I don't know why that was giving me so many problems. Partially, like I said, though, probably because I'm so far away doing it. I might have gotten into camera view a little bit, but I guess sometimes it'll just take that to get it to work right. Alright, now we got to pull this other one out and put it back in properly. If I can grab it. Come on. Flip up. But it still went on the wrong side. I'll tell you what we're going to probably end up having to do. So it needs to be on the top side there, not the bottom side. I'm on the bottom on both sides, and that's not the way it needs to be. I probably should have just taped it. Yeah, if I take that out now, then I'm going to lose it. It'll fall apart on me. So what we're going to do here is move it through almost like it should be. And then we'll pull it out because these two should, for the most part, hold it in place. And then we can pull this one on. Well, you know, I think I'm going to end up doing the cheater mode here. Like I said, I don't like doing it too often, but sometimes it's just easier to do than going the other route. Alrighty, and then I need, these are going inside those, so come on out. Come on. Alright. We'll just do it the other way then. We'll twist it on. Hopefully it doesn't give me any major issues for the twist on. Shouldn't, but sometimes you just never know. Let's start on this side, I suppose. It's got to be on the back side. Camera in my head. I'm definitely probably off camera right now. Trying to find my closures so that I can fix it. Alright. That might have been part of the problem too. I did have one ring in there. Wasn't capturing the 6 per se. Oh, let me grab a drink. Where are we at anyway? 47. Needs to be on the upper side of this one. And then the lower side of that one. Get the pliers. Hopefully grab it better that way. Yeah, I forgot to make sure that it's on the inside of that one. I've never had this kind of problem before with you. Why are you doing this to me now? Alright, we'll just go ahead and do you this way. Alright. Pain in the buttocks. I'll tell you what. Alright, let's just do the normal. Just to close up normally. Oh, I know I'm getting out of view again. If I put it in the right way, dummy. This is the side one. It goes below you. And above, or yeah, right there on you. Well, I'm up out of the camera. Would have been fine if we were on the other camera angle right now, I guess. So, then that's that. Where it needs to go. On the outside of that one. Did I need to go another one longer? Is that? I'm looking at it going, yeah. Alright, that's what I was thinking. because I do a lot of stretchy pull person 6-in-1, and I normally don't have that kind of issue. But like I said, the rubber rings kind of help hold things in place sometimes. Alright, so we gotta go through and split these. We're in that one on the outside, but it doesn't want to pull like it's supposed to. Why not? What am I doing weird there? That one. Keep going up through the wrong one or something. I'm a little dumbfounded at why I can't figure that out. I normally don't have that issue, because I gotta split these. And I'm grabbing the one behind it. Alright, so that would be the one behind it. And up through there. But for some reason, it's not wanting to stay in its place. Because I gotta grab. My brain is frying. What am I doing that's not right? Sorry, I leave in the camera angle so I can check out what I am doing weirdly here. I don't get it. I've done this before. If I was off camera, I probably would have already been done going, duh. That's what always happens. Talking with a wife and you're like trying to think of something you want to tell her and can't remember it till you walk off, and then you're like, oh yeah. Outside there. So I just need to grab that and onto the outside of that. Why? That's what I was doing, I thought. On the outside. Alright, let's see what happens here. Maybe I was doing it right all along, but just not having the second one in is throwing me off. I'm trying to keep my eye on it this time. Is that what I needed to do? Is come through there first and then down and over? Yeah, okay. Duh. That's got to be what I was doing. Well, I still put it through wrong though. No, because I need to be inside that one on both sides, not just that one. So, let's see here. Can we pull you up and get you through? Without issues? Looks like it. Again, I'm probably out of view though. Out of view tonight. That kind of blows, but alright. So, yeah, that's what I needed to do. I don't know why I was having a duh moment. Alright. Gotta go around that one. That's what I was doing wrong. I wasn't grabbing the proper one beforehand, throwing it through. I was screwing up and coming back the other way already. and then not getting underneath the other. Alrighty, that should do it, finally. Holy macaroni, man. Yeah, there we go. And then we can twist her on. It's actually a little looser than I would like, so hopefully we can get it twist on. Probably have to look closer because I don't want to scratch anything up. Alright, so there that is. Let me double check everything here. Yeah, a little looser than I would have actually expected. I can't go one looser, but when I do put these through, that helps with the, let's see, we'll go through this one. To do the 2 and 2 chain, it starts out as a 3 and 2 kinda, because I'll go through 3 of these and then come back through and grab it with 2. And that'll help kind of pull it up a little bit. Kind of how I do my crosses. Yeah, I don't know, man. That seems still awful loose. I don't know if I could take another one out. I don't know if I get it tight enough, because that overhangs by that far, and there's no way I can get that much overhang on that, that's for sure. Huh. I mean, I guess I could. I want to tighten that up though. I don't like how loose that is. And there's just no way it could pull. I mean, maybe. Makes me thinking. I mean, yeah, it's gonna roll off way too easy. I don't like that either. So I guess what we're going to do is try to take out a whole chunk. Like I said, I don't have any notes on this, and I don't have the one I could look at that I've done. No, I think most bottle caps are all the same size. I was going to say maybe these are slightly different size than what I've done before, but that would be unusual. Back up here in the camera. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to pull out a whole section. I mean, I don't see how I can do that, but maybe. Well, let's go ahead and roll it off and take out the ones we need to take out here, I guess, and go one tighter. We take these two. Basically, we've got to take out 3 rings total. And then that one will connect through those two, so now I'm on this camera view up here. I gotta really be up here, but then I can't see. And I have the other one there, so that one will be the connector to the other group. Make sure everything's going the right direction. And then back to doing what we were just doing. Okay, I need it to go on the back side of that. Oh, I put that ring in on the wrong side, wrong side. Back of it. Now I got those going the wrong way. There we go. And then over, make sure my groove's the right direction, and on the top side, which it'll fall down anyway because it needs the other two to hold it in place. Now let's see with that if I can roll it on and then put them on like I originally planned. See if that's going to be too tight. Yeah, that just seems awful tight, man. I mean, I can get it on there without super snapping, but I'm going to need to pull it together a little bit more. I just don't see how that is going to work. Yeah, there's no... all I gotta do is basically just come up and capture that one, but being able to bend my rings being that tight, so that needs to come up over. Let me check here. Well, maybe, I guess there might be enough room there. Well, it is going to make it tight though. I don't remember it being that tight either. It's like it wasn't that tight before, but I don't remember it being that loose either. Can we? It wants to kind of get there. I want to pull it apart from other places though. Yeah, I'm going to have to come... well, get in between. That's going to make it even tighter. But maybe? Yeah, we'll see here. I'm going to need a small set of pliers to really get down in there. Get a good bite on it anyway. Well, that one seemed to... oh, but that one fell back down. Dang it. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try it again. You need to get up above that one. Alright, get through the center. Grab that one. Oh, come on, grab that one. You can do it. I know you can. Oh, split apart. Oh, come on. You're almost there. I know you want to. I can tell. I can tell. Yeah, it might just be too tight for it. I can actually grab the one, but this one's not moving far enough up for me to get back under it. And then that happens. Alright, back where you need to be. it to come over this one. Yeah, it just doesn't want to. Other side's not causing any issues. Let's go ahead and pop it out just in case. Shouldn't be causing any problems, but I just need a little bit of wiggle room right there to get back in between. And it still doesn't want to. Yeah, I think it's just going to be too tight that way. I can't get enough for it to get back up under this other one, so it looks like I will have to have it a little looser. Could be the rings though too. I didn't measure these rings to see how accurate they were. But yeah, is this just not enough? I guess if I did use stretchy rings, I could have stretched it up into that point. Because it looks like it almost wants to, but I just can't get, I mean, if I hold it like that I can, but I guess it's adding that ring in there. Make sure I didn't mar up that ring any. Try to wiggle under, between, and grab, but I can't get that grab, man. That's the thing. Oh, maybe? It's inside out, so, well, why did that work so much easier that time? I guess the biggest thing is going to be, can I get the other side? Oh, I know why it did, because that ring flipped again. The live streaming effect. Thought I had it, but I didn't. Get under. Alright, now, maybe? Well, yeah, it went through that time too. Huh. Hope I just didn't do what I just did the last time. Well, that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, I did. That work. But it wouldn't work a minute ago. Let me check this ring. Alright, that looks good still. And I guess the $1,000,000 question is, can I get this one to work? I start on this side on it, maybe. Try to get up here in view. So I need it to go around that one, which no problem. Now and then up in front of that one and through. So, yeah, I don't know what I was having issues with there, because it just all fit. Now it is super tight. I might have to check out some of my closures, make sure nothing really opened up or anything. Because you're through the center. Yeah, that's proper, but boy, that is a super tight one. Just double check everything, make sure everything looks good. I'm not seeing any closer inspection on closures. Everything's spinning. It is got some tightness to it, but they can still spin on their own. So, alright, well, live video for you, I guess. Gives you all kinds of weird issues. I don't know. I do not get what was going on. But we're going to go ahead and finish it up, I guess. Put our... And that's my center one, so we'll go over to this side on this one. And then our third one on the other. Well, I was hoping we'd get through 2 of them, but we'll get started on the next one, I guess, but won't get any further than that getting it started since I'll run out of time, since this one had to be a pain. And we'll double that one up. Guess I'll need to pull out a keychain, ring 2. After we get some of these. So we'll start with 3 and then I'll just do a double-double. Work our way up a little bit. I don't want it to be forever long, but I've got to make sure it's got enough length on it to work. Yeah. Trying to judge. I don't have any other key rings sitting over here that I've done. But I think one more after this is probably where I'd want to go. And then we'll add the key ring on the next set. Let me grab the ring. Oh, you're not open. There we go. And so then we do a double on that one. That'll probably, I think, take us long. Before I put the second one in, I'll kind of hold it and look at it a little bit more, but I think this is about where I want to be. I don't want to make it too long, but I also don't want it to make it too short either. So, yeah, I think that'll work. Get on through. I guess I need to write down these numbers and count them later. So, Big Fan Cola. There we go. That's how that one comes out. Hopefully I've got decent enough view there. But again, this is the double-sided one, so either way you flip, it's going to say the same thing. The other one will be open on the back side. So, I like it. Let's see here, we got just the pendant itself is about 1 3/4 inches. Overall length is 1, 2. Let me get it. I guess I should just go to the 0, be easier. About 3 3/4 overall length. So that's that. We'll go ahead and get started on the next one. We won't be able to finish it, but at least we got one finished in the time. I was cutting it a little-ish close, only 15 minutes left, but I'm going to do this one in yellow and black to kind of go with the yellow and black that's in it. These match up a little closer, but I'm going to start with 4 black, so it'll be striped kind of. The rings going around the one side will be more seen on the flat surface side, and then the other color will be on the 90-degree angle side, kind of, if you want to call it that. Again, proper terminology in me. Well, the black ones will actually just be a single for the most part, I guess. I wonder if I should actually change that and have more black in it, because this is more yellow. Well, no, we'll go with it, what I was going to originally. 3 and 4. And while I'm kind of starting into this, I mean, we still got a little bit left, but again, I want to thank everybody for their orders and everything that's been going on. It's been a fun few months picking up business, and chatting with more mailers. If you're watching this, I've got one tutorial out right now for my chain yins. I'm working on a couple others. Hopefully it'll work out well. That's the goal. But I'm gonna start adding some of that more of that stuff to the website, and yeah. So you have to go check it out, and I'll thank you all for checking out what you've already done. Definitely appreciate it. I already screwed that one up. Alright, come on back out of there. Again, I can do this so much easier when I'm not on camera, because it's a lot closer to me. Keep flipping out of that ring. Normally I don't have that issue. It's normally just flip flop and go, because that helps me pull those around and pull that one down, probably way out of view here, and put it through. And I guess I need to get some more of these out. And like I always say, go check out, find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. If you're into chainmail and would like printed stuff, go check out Mailworks. He's got great things out there, and shirts and shoes and blankets and stuff that are all chainmail printed pattern on those items. Really cool stuff, so you should go check them out. Hopefully he'll be doing some streaming again here soon. He was doing streaming. It's kind of what got me into doing the streaming. Sean over there at Mailworks. And go check out the site, keep a lookout on it, and we're going to have some new stuff coming. Like I said, I've got a bunch of stuff that I still just haven't put on in a while. I'm going to do a software update to my program, my server program for everything, and hopefully that I've had one person having a problem with ordering. If you ever have any kind of issues with a product or the website not working right, you can't find what you're looking for, don't hesitate just to drop me a line at some point. If there's ever any problems, I try to take care of them as soon as I can and work out something so that you can get what you're wanting, even if it's just you're viewing and seeing something. And you know, just let me know. I'll try to get it fixed and taken care of so that problem doesn't keep coming up. If you see any pictures on Facebook that aren't on the website, always just drop me a line. Like I said, not everything has made it over to the website. It wasn't too long ago, I changed different software for my server for selling purposes, and I lost a lot of stuff in that transition on the product side to show, but I still have all those. So you just drop me a line saying, hey, there's a picture of this one, or just post to that picture on Facebook going, hey, you still got this? Can I have something like this? I'll be more than happy to help you out, get you where you need to go to get off of there. Come on, come on. No Mobus. Off the Mobus. There you go. I don't think I've missed any. Oh, I got another famous dude. I always block them, but they come back with these crazy names. No, I don't want to be famous. I just want to be a chain mailer. I've had a few viewers tonight. Like I said, I want to thank you all that do stop in, even if you don't chat with me. It's good to see people drop in from time to time, see what's going on. So I didn't have a lot of break in the thing by reading and commenting, but once it does start getting more people, I might actually have to extend the stream a little bit to get done what I want to get done. I've gotten a little bit of stuff done on the chessboard that we'll be working on tomorrow night. I was hoping to get more done over the weekend, but we're almost at halfway. I want to do a few other things tonight, and I don't have any more orders I got to get done tonight, so that's what's been kind of taking my time here lately from getting more work done on it, which is, like I said, a good thing. But yeah, if I've got orders, I'd rather work on those first. So I don't have any more orders to put out tonight, so I'll hopefully get me in a little bit of time in on the board for tonight and in tomorrow, depending on if I get orders overnight. It's where I wake up with orders, so like I said, that's a good thing, but keeps me busy right off the bat instead of just sitting down and working on something. I gotta process those and get them going. So hopefully I'll get some more work in tonight. Now, it doesn't mean don't order. You can order overnight. That's perfectly fine. I'll contact you. I'm sure most people I end up getting back with them before I go through and do their order. So sometimes the orders get a little delayed during the day while I'm waiting for replies. If it's something that, you know, I'm a little more concerned about, I will take my time on taking care of that first. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I gotta get you on there too. So hopefully we'll get to halfway by tomorrow before we start on that. That'll be good to get some more work done on it, but I'll go ahead and put in this last one here, make this last chunk, and then we'll probably go ahead and call our quits for tonight on this wonderful Wednesday. Like I said, I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I hope you still continue to have a good week. We will be back tomorrow night at 7:30 Central Time, every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. We will have a live stream going. If for some reason I can't get one done for some reason that day, I will make a post about it, but otherwise you can plan on those nights being here. And as always, we normally go at least an hour. I try to go, my goal is an hour and a half every time. Sometimes we're a little short, and there have been a few times we've actually gone a little long, so it'll work too. But we are going to go ahead and start closing up for tonight. And hopefully I'll have pictures this weekend, but check us out tomorrow night, 7:30. And so I thank everybody again for dropping by, stopping in, viewing, posting, commenting, making purchases. It's all been great. So you all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.